my first UK fighter, Ashley Theopane. I want to thank him. I want to thank Badu Jack, another one of my world champions that's under the Mayweather promotion banner. But you know, tonight was Tank's night. We was pleased with his performance. Showed poise at the age of 22. We put him in this position because we know that this kid can fight, and this kid will be a superstar. We really believe. And I know you guys got questions. You go ahead and ask the questions, and you know, Tank will answer the questions.
What did you think of the crowd tonight? Did you feed off them?
I think it was a great crowd. You know, I want to thank the UK fans for coming out. Also tuning in BT Sports and Fox Nation, Showtime. It was a great crowd. I fed off the crowd tonight.
But how good do you think you can be? I mean, you're sitting next to a great fighter. Can you get to his level?
Right now, young.
I think that we don't want to discredit him. He's still young, he's still growing. We don't know how far or how big a fighter can get. At one particular time, I told, you know, I can remember Leonard Ellerbe, I was in the same position as Gervonta. And I told Leonard Ellerbe I'll be the first fighter to ever make a guaranteed $100 million in one night. And I did that on more than just one occasion. So anything is possible. The only thing I want to do is take one step at a time. There's no rush. We're not going to rush to fight him and fight him. Everything is a process. Everything takes time. He's still young. He's still learning. There's a lot of things he has to learn on the outside, you know, and it's going to make things even easier on the inside. That's why we're here. But Calvin and his team from Baltimore, they deserve all the credit. Only thing I'm here to do is tweak certain things and help them, because I know what it takes when it's certain fights at such a high magnitude. Because I've been there before, you know, with the Ricky Hatton, with the Canelo, with the Pacquiao, and the list goes on and on. This kid's gonna be a superstar, and he's a superstar on the rise. Right now, he's one of the biggest names in boxing, along with Badu Jack, and Canelo, and a few other names. And I'm just proud of these fighters.
Floyd, does the when you have a fighter of this nature who clearly could go on to be a Hall of Famer, who Nazi Mohammed rushed over to kind of kiss and greet earlier, when you have someone of this caliber, you know, we know what you've gone through over the last 20 years, that you could leave the sport, you could live in luxury. Does it renew and invigorate you to stay involved in the sports and develop talent in the sport you love?
Well, I didn't get into the promotion business to take advantage of a fighter, like a lot of other promoters. I have my own, I made smart investments. I don't have to fight. I got in the boxing business to help these fighters. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I got into the sport of boxing to help these fighters accomplish their dreams of what they want to do. Some want to become just one world champion. Some just want to become a main event fighter. I know that every fighter that's under the Mayweather Promotions banner won't become world champion, but whatever plateau that he's trying to reach, we're here to help. And this kid right here, I mean, he's one of the biggest names in boxing, and he has to be one of the most exciting fighters in boxing also.
What is he, 50% at the moment, do you think, of what he's going to be?
Absolutely. He's not even 100%. He's not even 100%. Only thing he can do is get better. And you know, and what we talked about, me and his team, because like I said before, he has one of the best teams in boxing. We talked about patience. That's all we talked about. We talked about patience and don't rush the knockout. The knockout will come. What we need you doing is breaking the guy down, because this is at a different level now from when you was fighting preliminary bouts. Now you're the main event. You're the main attraction. So when you're the main event and you're the main attraction, we have to take our time, because there's no rush. We have 12 rounds. It's not a 6-round fight. It's not a 4-round fight. So everything is a growing process, and he's still learning, and he's still growing. And we're gonna get into where he needs to get to. But what I want to do for these fighters, even Badu Jack, I want to teach these fighters about smart investments. So when their careers is over, they say, you know what, Floyd just wasn't a good mentor, but he helped us. Long term, longevity. Because a lot of promoters like to keep fighters fighting and you know, keep fighters fighting and put them in bad situations to where they keep giving them advances and keep giving them advances to where